Hi guys, Overarch here, and today I'm going to talk about how to make a strategy for your gaming YouTube channel. So first of all, understand that I am not an authority. I still have a lot to learn, but I know some. I've been doing this for a little bit. So don't take anything I say as gospel, but we are going to talk about things that worked well for me and things that didn't work well for me, so that hopefully you guys can figure out ways to find something that works for you. Next, this is not comprehensive. This is the broad strokes. This is how to format a channel, strategy of the channel, and how to get noticed. If there's enough interest, I can follow through with more detailed guides later, so let me know if you want to see that. Alright, so first off, you decided to start a gaming channel. Cool. First, there's a couple things you need to understand. Right now, gaming on YouTube is super saturated. It is an overcrowded space. You need to put out content, because you're not going to be noticed without a retarded grind with how crowded the space is on YouTube right now. Next, understand that you might not make money at first. You might not even be monetized at first. The current monetization requirements are 4,000 watch hours within a year and 1,000 subscribers. That's a lot for a new channel, especially a gaming channel. Also remember that quality is important. You can't just shovel bad content to the top. You won't be successful. Your content needs to be thoughtful. It needs to be unique. It needs to either be really amazing at the game you're playing, or it needs to be really entertaining. You kind of have to figure out what works best for you and figure out your own way to succeed. Next, you need to figure out how to make yourself discoverable. One thing you need to understand about gaming content, especially that if it's Let's Play gaming content, it's low effort content. That's not necessarily bad, but it makes it really difficult to share. So there are two types of places that you can self-promote and share. Where other creators upload, this is useless, as people that frequent these forums all want the same thing. They want you watching them, not the other way around. These forums can be useful for things like critique and stuff like that, but you're not going to gain a huge viewership just throwing your videos up onto, watch me play a game forum. The other is general forums. Now this is great for high effort content, which if you're making Let's Plays, you probably don't have. So people on these subreddits and forums are not looking for Let's Plays. They're looking for videos that you can pick up and view. They're looking for high effort, heavily edited content. You might be able to get some views there, but you're only going to get downvoted and flamed, and it's really not worth your effort for the minimal views you're going to get. So let's talk about how to make some content that's going to allow people to discover you. The first type of content you should consider making is evergreen content. So evergreen content is content that is always going to be bringing in a low to moderate amount of views. A great question to ask yourself when you're making this content is, will someone search for this in a year? If the answer is yes, then it's evergreen. This is great because it continues to introduce new people to your channel just passively, with no further effort on your part. The next type of content is called tentpole content. So these are large centerpiece, high effort, heavily edited content. These can be anything from animations to viral memes, anything like that, compilations, high montages, highly edited stuff that's not that common, not that saturated, and can be easily shared. So even if you're making Let's Plays, what you can do is you can make these compilations, these animations, whatever, these tentpole type videos, and use that to introduce people to your channel by sharing it on Reddit, by sharing it on forums, etc., etc. Next thing you need to try to do is you need to become known in a community. You should pick a genre and stick to it. For example, Quill18 is the sim and strategy guy. If you want to watch a strategy game, you go watch Quill18. Northern Lion is the Binding of Isaac guy. Party Elite is the Warhammer guy, etc., etc., etc. If you become known in a community, that community is going to share your content and recommend you to people without you having to do any effort. So it's great to become a pillar of the community as a content creator. Next, you can try to create viral content. And this ranges from everything to memes to funny videos, stuff that can be shared. And virality is relative to the community. If you have a very small community, 5 shares might be a viral video. But by making these short, funny videos, you can have others sharing your videos, and that way it brings in views with 0 effort on your part. Next is to work smarter, not harder. Anything that can be automated should be automated. I have a tutorial on how to automate Let's Play thumbnails using Photoshops in the top right, for example. And this is super useful. It saved me dozens of hours making thumbnails. Any templates that you can make for graphics that you use for, say, thumbnails or between videos should be made, and that way you can just reuse assets where appropriate, rather than having to make new stuff, and that's going to save you a lot of time. Next is that you can collaborate between other creators close to your size. There are subreddits such as Let's Play Collab to help you arrange this. Getting access to someone else's subscriber base that they've worked hard to earn, many times months or years to earn, is super valuable, especially if they have similar content to you. If their community likes their content, they're going to like yours as well. Next, understand that GIFs and pictures can be used to promote your channel as well, and have way higher engagement on Twitter and Reddit than leaving your video. So what you would do is you would find a highlight from your stream, post it as a GIF onto Reddit, and then in a comment you would link back to your video. And that way you still drive people to your channel, and it's in a very easy to engage with format. Next up is that you need to learn to read analytics. See what's getting views and make more stuff like it. I could spend the rest of the video talking about analytics and barely scratch the surface. And there are others who have made way better videos than me, so I recommend you just do some searches, read up on it. It's really important to know. Next up is don't skimp on audio and visuals. It doesn't have to be fancy and cost a pretty penny, but you have to have a well-calibrated and balanced setup. Bad audio ruins a video, and actually balancing and setting everything up can take a good bit of effort. I know I've clicked on to Let's Play channels, and they had poorly balanced audio to where the game was super loud, but the person speaking was very quiet, or vice versa, and I just immediately clicked off. Next up is don't be lazy. If something isn't working for you, you need to do something new. Getting into just this simple loop and not innovating is the easy and lazy way out. Just making Let's Plays is fun, but you probably won't get very far just doing that. Lastly, branding. Have a mark that is identical across all your thumbnails. Have high quality channel video and art. Fiverr is great for art if you have $5 to spare and aren't good with Photoshop. People, as they're scrolling through their subscription feed, need to immediately recognize your video so they know that, oh, this is a content creator I like, I want to watch that content right now, and they'll click on it. So as always, guys, let me know what you thought of this. Let me know if you liked it. If you didn't, if you have your own tips, leave them down below and we can talk about it. And as I said previously, if you guys want more detailed guides and like this, then please let me know, and I'll see about making another guide. Or if you have any questions, let me know. I'll see if I can help you out. Thanks.